Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this particular makeup look. Now, I was able to create this look using the Smashbox Double Exposure palette. So if you guys have this and you want to create a look using it, this is your look right here. On my lower lash line, I did use like a pop of purple, which isn't in this palette, but you can still do like the bronze blown out smoky eye with this palette, and I really do like it. In fact, I was tagged by a friend of mine here on YouTube, also known as Courtney Lundquist. I believe I probably butchered her name to the T, but I will link her channel down below, as well as the original video that she created, because she also created a look using the Smashbox Double Exposure palette. So she tagged me to create a look using this palette as well, and this is what I came up with. Now, what's really cool is that we did this in collaboration with Birchbox and also Smashbox, and they allowed me to also tag a YouTube creator. So I tagged no one other than Belinda Celine here on YouTube. I met her back in November in San Francisco for benefit weekend, and we stay in contact and we talk here and there, and I asked her if she wanted to be tagged to do this particular like video kind of thing, and she said yes, she was all for it. So she should be uploading her video shortly after mine, so be sure to be subscribed to Belinda so that way you guys see when she uploads her Smashbox Double Exposure video. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the look. Okay guys, so as always, I'm starting this look off with a clean, fresh face. As you can see, my brows are already done, so I'm going to start using some face products. And the first product I'm using today is a new product for me. It is the NYX Cosmetics Color Corrector Primer, and it is a very lightly tinted green primer. And it's going to color correct any redness I have, especially around my nose area and also my acne scarring. Then for my actual face primer, I'm using the NYX Cosmetics Shine Killer. I love this stuff. It's amazing. It feels really awesome on the skin. And for my eye primer, I am using the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden, and this is really going to ensure that the shadows stay in place and do not wear off throughout the day. For eyeshadows, I didn't find a shadow that I really loved. It's a transition shade in the Smashbox Double Exposure palette. So today I'm using this Birkin eyeshadow, and I'm just rocking it back and forth in my crease. This is going to be a transition shade, or some people like to call it the bridge color. Moving on to the star of the show, the Smashbox Double Exposure palette. I'm taking the shade called Fig, and I'm applying it first dry into the depths of my crease, and this is really going to carve out that crease. Then once I have the color placed into my crease exactly where I want it, I'm going to dampen my brush and really deepen up the crease. As you can see, the more you go over it, the deeper it gets. And what's really cool is that when you wet the Fig color, it gets really deep and it gets a little bit more intense. So just apply that into the crease. Like I said, this is really going to bring definition. And then take a clean brush and really blend out any of those harsh edges, because you guys know we don't like harsh edges. For my highlight, I took MAC Cosmetics Nylon Eyeshadow, and I use this as my highlight. It's my holy grail highlight. I don't use anything else, so it would be weird to use something else in this video, so I just opted for what I knew. Then I took a fluffy brush by Sigma, and I just blended both the transition shade with my highlight color, so that way everything blended together very nicely. For my lid color, I took the shade called Copper, also from the Smashbox Double Exposure palette, and I applied it wet onto my lid. And what's cool about this particular shadow is that it starts as a shimmer, but when you apply it wet, it turns metallic. And I wanted really like a foiled over effect on my lid, so like I said, I did decide to apply the shadow wet, but you can opt to apply it dry if you want more of like a shimmer effect. Once that is placed, I just took my fluffy brush once again, and I blended my lid color in with my crease color so that everything was nice and smoked out. For foundation, I opted for something a little bit different today. I took the Benefit Big Easy Foundation, which is a liquid to powder foundation. It does look a little bit light for my skin, but it does oxidize just a little bit, and it matches my skin pretty good if you ask me. Now, like I said, since this product is a liquid to powder formula, I'm not even going to worry about setting it with a powder just because that would be an unnecessary step since it already dries to a powder finish. Then I went in with the Balm eyeliner pencil in the shade called Dean. I used this to tightline my upper lash line, and I also applied it to my very lower lash line as well. I applied this to my very lower lash line because I'm going to be applying a purple shadow directly over top of it, and I really wanted that purple shade to pop and really stand out. You can use any purple shade that you have. It doesn't necessarily have to be from this palette. I personally feel like adding color to your very lower lash line is probably one of the easiest way to incorporate color into your look. So if you're wanting to try something new for spring or summer or anything like that, just go ahead and pop any color of your choice on your very lower lash line, and maybe you'll like the way that looks as opposed to just applying a color all over the lid. Of course, it wouldn't be a tutorial of mine if I didn't decide to wing out my liner. I just use my Holy Grail liner, which is the NYC liquid eyeliner, and I use this to wing it out. This liner is very, very wet, and it's not a felt tip applicator. It's more alongside a brush, so if you aren't really used to that, you may have to practice a little bit. I was more used to felt tip applicators before I started using this one, but now I can't even go back to felt tips because I love this brush so much. Now, to really clean up that purple shadow, I just took a little bit of my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I put this directly underneath that color to really buff it out so that way it wasn't too harsh and too defined, because we want it to be a little bit smoked out. For mascara, I went in with the little sample size full exposure Smashbox mascara that came with the palette, and I applied it on my top and also my bottom lashes. And to be completely honest, it's not my favorite, but that's completely okay. It's just a sample size mascara that came with the palette, so it's just an added bonus. And of course, you guys know I had to pop on falsies after this, so I just put on my House of Lashes in Iconic, which I forgot to record. And then I went in with my NYX Cosmetics white liquid liner, and I put it directly underneath that black liner that we applied before, and I feel like this just gave it a little bit of an added touch, a little bit something different. To accentuate the white liner we just applied, I just took MAC Cosmetics Nylon Eyeshadow and popped it directly into the inner corners. To bronze my face, I went in with the NYX Cosmetics Highlight and Contour Kit, and I used this to really bring color and dimension into my face. So I took it around the perimeter of my face, and as you can see, it's bringing in a little bit more color. For blush, I went in with the Benefit Rockateur blush, which is my all-time favorite blush right now. Holy moly, where have I been? And for highlight, I took the Balm Mary Illuminizer, and I put this on the highest points of my cheekbones, also down my nose, towards the tip of my nose, and would you look at that glow. For the lips, I went in with the NYX Cosmetics High Voltage Lipstick in the shade called Tiara, and this is a completed look. Okay guys, that pretty much wrapped up today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and if you did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up so that way I know you guys liked it. And be sure to check out my last video, which was my nighttime routine video. I had so much fun filming that video for you, so if you want to see any more routine videos, let me know in the comments down below because I'll be happy to film them for you. In fact, I'm trying to transition into more lifestyle kind of videos here on my channel, so I want to be like a beauty and lifestyle vlogger like on my channel. So I'm going to be doing a lot more lifestyle videos and also incorporating a makeup look. So I mean, there's not really that many YouTubers out there who really do lifestyle and beauty videos, like makeup tutorials and like lifestyle, like routines, DIYs, stuff like that. It's either like they're just strictly lifestyle or they're just like strictly makeup. So I kind of want to dabble into both, so I'm slowly trying to transition my channel into more lifestyle kind of videos. So let me know if you guys are excited for that, and don't forget to check out Courtney's video, her original video. I will link it right next to me. Go over there, tell her I sent you, subscribe. She's amazing and awesome. And be sure to subscribe to Belinda Celine because she will be uploading her tag video shortly after mine. It may be a few days, maybe even next week, but be subscribed to her because you will be notified when she uploads her video. And that's all I have to say. So I love you guys, and until next time, I'll be sure to see you guys all in my next video. Bye bye.